Hey everyone, it's Jack here, TalkNorwichCity. Welcome back to another video. Exciting Bank Holiday Monday news for you all, and it looks as if Norwich City have their new head coach all lined up, all ready to go, hoping for an announcement later this week. Johannes Hoff Thorup is the man that will hopefully be taking charge of Norwich City leading into this upcoming championship campaign. He was managing in Denmark, in the Danish top division with FC Nordsjælland. Their season has just finished. That finished on Sunday. There are a few videos of him giving the classic walking around, looking emotional, clapping the fans type video. We've seen it before with Norwich managers who we know are off, Paul Lambert cough. But this feels exciting. We highlighted the three managers. Maybe four that were kind of shortlisted. Apparently, three have been, given the tour of Colney and Carrow Road, and were very much on Ben Knapper's radar. They were Johannes Hoff Thorup, who has been favourite for probably the last week, Will Still, and also Pascal Janssen, who's out in AZ Alkmaar at the moment. So a clear pattern of head coaches. Both Johannes Hoff Thorup, Will Still, and Carlos Cuesta are all very young. All playing a possession style, attacking element of football. And I think most importantly, all with an eye on youth development and youth recruitment. And I think that's probably going to be the path which Norwich City take over the Ben Knapper run. It makes sense from a financial point of view. It makes sense from what Knapper's done previously at Arsenal. And if you've got a head coach and a sporting director fully aligned, then that makes for something hopefully really exciting. Thorup was asked earlier on in the season if he'd welcome a move abroad. He said at one point or another it can be fun to try another league, country and another culture, but it must be a really exciting project because it really takes a lot to beat this. It's not something I've given much thought to, but at some point it could well be exciting. I also know this world, and I'm not always the master of it myself. Sometimes it goes fast, other times not so strong. I can just say that I'll stay here for 10 years either. There are also some others that must think it's a good idea. I'm hopefully at the beginning of it all, and I hope that we'll continue to see things that I can develop about myself. I don't believe that at any point I say that now I know what I need to know. That is a man that is willing to improve himself, is looking forward to a new project, an exciting project. And the nice thing here is, and Rob Butler tweeted this on Sunday, is that we've seemingly not gone for the easy option. It could have been very simple for us to look at the vacant managers at the moment that have been sacked, and there are quite a few of them on that list, as there always are, and gone, yeah, we'll have them. That's not the case this time. Three managers on that shortlist, all currently employed by a club. With Johannes Hoff Thorup, there was an added dimension of trickiness because of his work permit. That seems to have all been sorted. That seems to have been cleared, and compensation will have to be paid to Nordsjælland to bring in Thorup. Now, I think we all support football clubs, don't we, in a slightly different way. We all want the same outcome of winning and picking up trophies and promotion, whatever it may be. But the process in which we go through in a season, certain things will make us frustrated and angry, and certain things will make us happy. For me, I've always enjoyed being a fan of Norwich when there's been a project and a methodology and a process and an identity. And we've definitely had that in previous campaigns. You can even go back to kind of McNally and Lambert. There was a clear identity and a process, and football was very different then, but there was very clear identity and a process with Daniel Farker and Stuart Webber in the early years. It feels as if we've been a little bit lost and a little bit muddled in the last 2, 3, maybe even 4 seasons. And it feels as if that's slowly but surely coming back. Now, look, I didn't know anything about Johannes Hoff Thorup about a week ago, and now I'm getting very excited. So I'm telling myself that I do need to contain this, and he might not be the right man, and things may go wrong. But it feels as if we're at least following a process, and we are following our way to find an identity, and that is attacking football, possession-based, youth development, and from a Ben Knapper standpoint, promoting from within, finding the best talent from external places to try and plug that in, and using what we've got to the best of our ability, recruiting cleverly, not wasting cash. They are all things in which we've done over the past couple of seasons and have become incredibly frustrating. I must say, when I looked at that shortlist, when I first heard Carlos Cuesta, I got very excited about him. So I'm not going to ignore that. But out of Still, Janssen and Thorup, this is the guy that made me most excited. And maybe it's because I'm not too aware of him. Maybe it's because he's a little bit hipster to manage in Denmark and play that kind of Moneyball effect, very analytical based. But I like the sound of this guy. I like the cut of his jib. I enjoy what I've read about him. I like what he says. This feels like a fresh start. And maybe you could have named any guy and I would have got behind that, because I was so craving the start of something new at Norwich City, and this feels like the first of many steps. The squad, I think, will look very different next season. Of course, we'll have a new head coach. Ben Napper will be given his first season from afresh. There's lots to be excited about. And look, I'm not saying that we'll definitely get promoted or definitely finish in the top 6, but what I think we can guarantee at this stage is it will be lots of fun, there'll be lots of moving elements, and there'll be some new people that will hopefully become heroes at Norwich City Football Club. Let me know what you think about Johannes Hoff Thorup. We're expecting an announcement in the coming days. Let me know down in the comment section down below. And also, last plug, Gabby Sarah mugs. They're still on sale. They're still delightful to drink out of. Links in the description. Thanks for watching, everyone. Bye-bye.